Representative Fernandez.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. I rise for a point of personal privilege and announcement.
Yes, ma'am, proceed.
Is that okay? And I was wondering, is it okay if I hand the microphone over to a couple of my seatmates as we read this?
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. I am reading today a resolution from Sunnyside School District located in Tucson, Arizona. Whereas Arizona ranks last in per pupil funding and is far below the $11,300 per school national average, and whereas for the past 6 years, schools across the state of Arizona have not been adequately allocated state dollars, forcing districts to go to local voters for budget override support, and whereas the Sunnyside Unified School District agrees with the Arizona governor that economic development must be a priority for the state of Arizona, and whereas the Sunnyside Unified School District believes the approved FY 2016 education budget reinforces the perception that Arizona doesn't care about education, which discourages top quality employers and employees from locating here. And whereas the Sunnyside Unified School District believes that the social and emotional health of our students must be supported, it is imperative that our schools include counselors, school health clerks, and nurses, and provide necessary specialty services such as social workers and psychologists, and
whereas the state of Arizona needs to make the investments required to increase the talent pool for the jobs of today and tomorrow. And whereas the Sunnyside Unified School District believes that in today's economy, business follows talent, and we must create and increase the talent pool as best we can, which the approved FY 2016 budget cuts in education will do the exact opposite. And whereas the Joint Technical Education District, JTED, was a referendum that was approved by over 70% of the taxpayers in Pima County, demonstrating the community's desire to raise our taxes because we want more money to go into technical education programs. And whereas the Sunnyside Unified School District believes in the importance of Pima County JTED's programs, and that career and technical education is a critical workforce investment and a way to move our state forward. And whereas the Sunnyside Unified School District believes that Pima County's JTED is the most successful partnership between education and business that has occurred in Pima County for the past couple decades. And whereas the approved FY 2016 education budget will take away 7.5% from every member district for every student who attends a JTED class in their high school, and 7.5% for every student attending a central JTED program. And whereas the approved FY 2016 education budget dismantles our best performing education programs where JTED graduates have a 90% graduation rate. And whereas the Sunnyside Unified School District believes the approved FY 2016 education budget damages some of our most successful efforts to develop a highly skilled workforce. And whereas business cannot operate without qualified workers and will not move the state of Arizona unless we can supply those qualified workers. And
sorry. Hello. Whereas the Sunnyside, whereas the Sunnyside Unified School District believes that FY 2016 budget adversely affects business, the local and state economy, our ability to compete as a state against other states, and will affect household income today, tomorrow, and for generations to come. And whereas representatives of Tucson Metro Chamber and Southern Arizona business community have recently stated that the support of a stronger base for education and feel that the state's budget legislation is disappointing at best and devastating at worst. Now, therefore, be it resolved
30 seconds.
That the Sunnyside Unified School District opposes the approval of FY16 education budget that will cut $2.1 million to the maintenance and operations budget, and additionally decimating the JTED program with a $334 million cut to JTED student for anticipated loss of you know all this. Further resolved that the Sunnyside Unified School District encourages other school districts that anyone who cares about the future of our community and about the future of our children we educate to contact their legislators and Governor Ducey about the funding of education in FY
Time has
2016
expired.
education budget. Be it further resolved that the Sunnyside Unified School District requests that our legislators and Governor work together with
Representatives,
a
times
shared
has
vision for the
expired.
state.